Happiness consists primarily not in pleasure, but ethical pleasure. In modern days, we are running after something that makes us rich, successful, and ultimately happy. Our happiness is bent towards competition with others. We want to have the degree from best university. We want to earn a lot of money, at least to be richest among friends and relatives. We dream to get beautiful house, luxurious car, good financial investments, and many more. The list gets extended even more as one or two of the desires are fulfilled. In reality, happiness is within us, our family, and society. We just need to identify ourselves, our belongings, and the surroundings. These 7 tips of Confucius for a happy life guide us to be an ultimate happy person. What you do comes back to you. What you do not want done to yourself, do not do to others. This is a very simple yet most important rule for how life often works, because it helps to understand the existence of every individual's feelings. How you treat others, they are likely to treat you. So think about what you do to others and what they do back to you. If you love peace, don't be violent. If you want love, care for others. If you look for happiness, spread joy on others. Confucius means that if a person does not want others to treat him in a certain way, he himself should be the first not to treat others that way. In short, you try to understand and treat others by putting yourself in their situation. The second tip is you have to do to understand. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. Quote Confucius. What we hear doesn't always set in mind or may not be very effective. We may forget it or we may give less value to it. But if we see something we remember, we have better picture and analysis in this case. Whereas if we do something by ourselves, we understand in the best way. Thus, experience is the best thing to understand anything which exists in our life. A chef can master culinary art only by cooking food. A musician can play beautiful music only by practicing. A doctor gets mature only after the uncountable diagnosis. You can argue with yourself or with others about an idea for days, weeks, or years. Have logical discussions and theories, but until you actually take action and try it for yourself, you won't understand it. Third idea is go slow if you need to. Confucius said, "It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop." To understand how things really are and taking action to accomplish tasks are not always easy. There are many factors affecting our action, such as fear, pressure, anger, lack of knowledge, and many more. But if you take a small step, then it will be easy to overcome your inner resistance and to take another step forward. If you go slow while taking certain action, it becomes easier to move forward. You can get time to observe, analyze, and realize. Then the path becomes more visible, clear, simpler, and easier. You should not give up on your goals, how difficult it may get. Focus only on the goals and be brave to face all odds to achieve them. Sometimes, obstacles or problems might slow your pace of work or you might get distracted. It is okay, that is the part of achievement process. All you need to do is gather all your energy to concentrate on the goals and strategies of how you are going to achieve what you desire. Change takes time. Good things surely come, but not in a hurry. The fourth tip is focus on what you want. If you focus on something, you will obviously find that in your world. Entire world depends upon you. If you stay constant, your world does the same. If you keep on changing your thoughts, the world around you changes likewise. Various factors arise in front of you to distract. Sometimes they may feel like the right way. Distractions even feel attractive and easy to perform or complete. But at the end, your vision and goal will be lost and you will be lost in the cloudy state. Your actions tend to align with your dominant thoughts and concepts. Replace negativity with positivity. Then you will start to make more positive actions in your world, and so your world tends to become a better place. Your focus determines your life, your environment, and the world. Delay the impulse and avoid the consequences. This is the fifth tip. Confucius said, "When anger rises, think of the consequences." While being in anger, it is easy to follow the heart of the moment. It is human behavior which leads to consequences. It is easy to get lost in the anger and act based upon that, but it is best to think about the future in those moments. Anger leads to violence. It is the reason for war, which is the enemy of humanity. Every war that have taken place in the world are the results of anger. They have marked black spot on the history and destroyed every aspect of society. The consequences of war always have been full of tears and pain. When anger rises, ask these two questions to yourself. Is it worth it? What may happen in future if you act upon it? When you think of the answers, your impulse is delayed and the future consequences are avoided. The sixth tip is, you are here. Spending too much time on thinking about your past and worrying a lot about future can become destructive. It can cause much worry, pain, and fear. What is happening right now at this moment in your life is the living reality. Start to complete the job rather than thinking too much. If it is difficult to do, it will remain the same until it is done. Unnecessary thinking won't make it easy. Today is your yesterday's future and it will be known as past by tomorrow. So do not keep on worrying about past and future, but be best on present and enjoy it. A little planning for future and learning from the past is always helpful, but where you are now is your living reality. So don't deny where you are, accept it and be happy. The tips number 7 is, recognize the simplicity of life. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. The mind loves to think, so it thinks and thinks about the things. When you think too much, there is no action due to the things just seeming too much complicated and hard. Making things more complicated than they really are is like choosing most difficult way when the simplest one is right in front of you. Think, but not too much. Work, but not less. Don't get stuck by thinking too much in details on unimportant things. Make things simple and get into action with focus. Action makes things complete and it gives satisfaction, which is the way to happiness. Following these principles will lead you to ultimate happiness. Your thoughts and way of dealing life will be changed and everything seems so beautiful. Your every moments get value and things become smooth. Thank you for watching.